I'm getting ready to paint my nails. Before I do that, I want to shape my nails first and give them a little refresh. I'd already started with this hand, and I was recording it with my camera, but it wasn't working out. I couldn't get the camera to zoom in super close. So I figured I'd put up my phone and we can do it here. Hopefully this works out really well. Just to give you an idea on how I do it. Someone asked me to do this video because they wanted to see how I get this shape. So if you can see, I would consider this more of an oval shaped nail, but with a tapered end. Not quite an almond, but almost, because it is tapering a little bit, but these don't come to a point. I have had almond nails in the past. And I do enjoy that shape. I think it's really pretty, but those come to a very, like, more of a fine point. Mine are still rounded at the end. And I like filing my nails while my nails are still painted, so I do it before I remove the old polish because it helps me see the shape a little bit better that I want in the end. And so this nail I'd already started filing, but it was looking like this one. If you can see here, as the nail grows out, this is looking a little bit wider than this one. You see here, right at the smile line where it starts tapering in a little bit. This hasn't been reshaped, and so it's still a little wider and coming out straight, pretty much straight to where this is tapering in. So when I usually do a square nail, I keep my nail file pretty straight with the nail and up and down, let's see, right? When I want an angle or a tapered look on my nail, I angle my file this way. And I start filing in right where the smile line is. I don't want to do this one too much because I've already filed it a little bit. And this may be a little bit more tricky because this is not usually the angle that I file my nail. Let's see, let's do this one because this one needs a little taper. More on this end actually, if you see. I use the OPI crystal nail file. I just bought this one because I have two additional ones, but one's broken, the other one I can't find. So and I love this nail file. It's super effective, it's quick, but it's gentle on my nails. I'll link it down below. It's not going to be affiliate, it's just linked to make it easier for you. So if I want to file quickly, I'll just go up and down really. And then when I want to slow it down a little bit, I just go into one direction. So let's see, how does it look face forward? And then if I want to round something out gently, and I do this a little bit at a time so I don't take too much off. A little bit better, a little bit more tapered. Does this one need to be tapered a little bit? Just a tiny bit. I always try to go in here and push in. Okay, let's see here. You see how there's a little this little area here needs a little file. Let's place it and then do it. So my nail file is angled. It's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, let's do this one. This is such a weird way to do this. I need to get my setup done so I can do this. This is so weird. Okay. I'm trying to show you guys and then see what I'm doing at the same time. Sorry. Okay. And I try to look at it just different angles. And sometimes I go under a little bit. But I take it slow, because you know, I don't want to take too much. I feel like this needs a little bit more. Oh, that was out of view. That's great. I need to freshen up on my YouTube video making skills, apparently. Now, if I want the tip, then I focus on the tip a little bit more. Let's see. And this is a very good nail file, so I don't push too hard because it's not necessary. It's looking a little... I don't know if you guys can see right here, it needs a little... That's better. Okay, let's see if this hand will go. This hand doesn't require too much. It's kind of interesting because this is my dominant hand. So I would think that it, you know, would wear down a little bit more. But these two I haven't reshaped. The shape has just been maintained apparently. But this nail, for some reason, lost its shape. So let's... try to go under here, if you see that. And then just keep going. God, it looks more. There it goes. You see how it's a little bit more pointy? But I think I need a little bit more on this. This side. It's almost like it tapers in a little bit more here than it does here. So I'm going to just keep going and chipping away a little at a time. And then here too. Okay. Now let's do this one. It's so interesting. These nails look a lot longer than my left hand, and usually that is not the case. So I don't know how that happened, but okay, I'm gonna keep going on this nail because I think it needs a little bit. I don't know if I mentioned, but this nail file, I usually just wash it with dish soap after a little while because it collects, if you can see. So I do give it a little rinse. Sometimes just water. Sometimes I do require a little soap. And then now, if you can see, I'm already getting the little point. And if you want to keep going, you know, get the point, just keep angling. So everything's at an angle, but we're not looking for a point. So I'm just going to round it. Oh, sorry, chalkboard. Just round it out a little bit. And let's see, this nail looks like that end needs a little help here. And then what I'll also do is that I will compare my two hands, because sometimes, you know, one hand ends up looking more pointy than the other one. I know this is not like the most professional video. If you guys don't mind, I'll just finish off this nail here. It's almost 8 o'clock. I usually like I start painting my nails like at 6 o'clock. I may not do my pedicure today for sure. I mean, at the very least, remove the polish I have on from this last week. But I may not paint. I'm not going to paint my toes, that's for sure. I don't want to do that. I've become very unmotivated, I should say, to do my own pedis, but I refuse to go to a salon. I went to a salon like maybe, I don't know, I go every few years or whatever. But last time they were kind of messy. I was disappointed. I got a top coat all over the place. I mean, I had to come home and clean it. It's, you know, but I don't like that. They were really nice, but I could have said something, but I just let it be. And I don't know. I don't like doing my own toes, but I prefer to just, I don't know. I think because I've had some not so good experiences. I've had amazing experiences too, though. But it freaks me out because I had an infection once. This was ages ago, and ever since then I just no. I get a little, you know, nervous about going. Okay, so same thing I kept doing. I know I'm not exactly showing you guys, but we're just filing our nails together, okay? And whenever I just want to round out the end, I just kind of go like this. Very lightly though. This is a very good nail file, so if I go a little hard, it's going to remove a good chunk. So I do take it slow. Now my thumbnail is a little thicker. It's like my strongest nail. So I can go a little harder on this one. And then at some point I have to stop myself because then I become a little obsessed about the symmetry and all that good stuff. Okay. And I put Vaseline before I like having my nails with something on, like moisturized before I go in. I don't want them to be fully dry because I don't want them to break. This one can probably take a little bit more in here. That's pretty good. Let me see, maybe this one. God, it looks way more, because you see how it's angled? It's funny, face forward camera. I don't think I'm going to take more off because it honestly, what it is that it's longer than the other one. But it looks way more round on camera. It was so weird. Because it's not. It's tapered. Now it's just getting little things a little even here. I think that looks good. Okay, so that's that hand and this hand. I think this one I went in a little, I need to go in a little bit more on this side. And a little shorter. So if I want a little shorter, if my nails are super long and I want them really like cut down, not cut down, but remove length, I just start shaving it down at the tip and then round it out. Let's see. I think this needs to taper in a little bit here. Oh, this video is longer than I thought it was gonna be. So it takes me a while. Sometimes I'll do this when I'm just watching TV. Just because I can become pretty obsessed about the littlest things. But I find this to be relaxing for me. So I do like it. Okay. And then in the end, I'll just go under and just get any remnants. Just like that. Just to clean that off. Okay. I'm gonna stop because we're almost at 20 minutes. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna, once I'm done with my manicure, I will insert in pictures and a video clip of it so that you guys can see what it looks like in the end, but I'm not really gonna shave too much off anymore. I may do, you see this difference between these two? I'm gonna taper this one in more to keep it like this one, keep angling my nail file, and just because I love this shape a lot. So I just need to kind of get this one in line to be uniform to these two. I think this one I just need to tick in a little bit. A little bit more at the end, if you could see. It's more rounded. See that? So right in here is where I need to go in and take some off. But it's okay here. I said I was going to stop this video and I'm not. I'm just taking off a little bit more of the tips and angling it a little bit more. But if you can see, I take a little bit at a time. I don't go super aggressive. That's why I do this when I'm sitting in front of a TV, because, and sometimes what I'll do is I will start filing maybe the day before I'm gonna paint my nails, just so it reduces on the amount of time I've spent doing my nails today, for instance. So I may not actually paint my nails today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Because it's Sunday night and I want the last couple of hours to be spent lounging, not painting my nails, to be honest. Okay. That's it, guys. Thank you for watching and spending time with me. But that's gonna be it. Just a little bit of refresh, not too much. I didn't take too much off. I really didn't take any length off of any of them. Maybe a little bit on some of them that looked a little bit longer than others, but didn't take very much off, really. But if you can see, they're a little bit more shaped, better shaped, I think. I hope you guys have a great and productive week. I may upload this today, possibly Monday, tomorrow Monday evening or something. So I hope you guys have an amazing week. I'm already at I can't wait for it to be Friday, because next week is spring break. And I'm gonna be off. We're all gonna be off. Kids are gonna be off. We're all gonna be off. Okay. I will chat with you guys next time. Bye.